Can ITIN holders claim tax credits like the child tax credit? Imagine trying to get a tax break and finding out you might not qualify because of the number on your tax form. That's a common situation for many Asian American taxpayers using an individual taxpayer identification number. An individual taxpayer identification number is issued by the IRS to people who need to file taxes but aren't eligible for a Social Security number. This includes non-citizens, some resident aliens, and non-resident aliens. These numbers help people stay compliant with U.S. tax laws. When it comes to claiming tax credits, things get a little tricky. For the child tax credit, the IRS requires the child to have a valid Social Security number. If your child only has an ITIN and no Social Security number, you cannot claim the federal child tax credit. This is a strict rule, and it's important to know if your child has an SSN before trying to claim this credit. However, if your child has a valid Social Security number, then you might be able to claim other credits. For example, the Child and Dependent Care Tax Credit can be claimed if you pay for child care or care for a dependent. You just need to include the Social Security number or the individual taxpayer identification number of the care provider. The Earned Income Tax Credit is a different story. To qualify for this credit at the federal level, everyone involved in the claim must have a valid Social Security number. This means even if you have a U.S. citizen child, you cannot claim the Earned Income Tax Credit with an ITIN. But don't worry, there are other options. Some federal credits like the Child and Dependent Care Tax Credit are available to ITIN holders. Plus, certain states like California offer their own tax credits that do not requiring a Social Security number. These include the California Earned Income Tax Credit, the Young Child Tax Credit, and the Foster Youth Tax Credit. For Asian American taxpayers using an ITIN, it's smart to make sure your children have Social Security numbers if you want to claim the federal child tax credit. You can still claim other credits like the Child and Dependent Care Tax Credit or explore state-level benefits. Always keep your documentation ready, including Social Security numbers or individual taxpayer identification numbers for your dependents and care providers. Filing your taxes correctly and claiming all the credits you qualify for can help you get the most out of your return. In summary, if your child has a Social Security number, you can claim the federal child tax credit. Without it, you cannot. But other credits and state benefits might still be available to you. Knowing these rules helps you navigate the U.S. tax system more confidently.